This is my life now. Yeah, this is what it is now.
They have a lot of action and stuff. What's up, guys? It's Brandon here with Investment Joy, and I am at the third business that I purchased. It's a storage locker facility. This was definitely in the top 5, in between a restaurant and a gas station. Gas station's still number 1 thing on my to-buy list, but the storage locker facility was number 2, and this was the third and final purchase in our business buyout. I'm sure a lot of you are here based on my car wash videos, and this storage locker is freaking awesome, guys. Number 1, it's located right behind actually my first car wash. Secondly, it separates my car wash from the abandoned strip mall. And the thing is, like the car washes, this storage locker facility is actually in a really, really amazing location. We're right next to this abandoned strip mall, which I was told was very recently purchased by an investment firm. It's not me, but an investment firm purchased it, and we're sandwiched in between the trailer park, Dollar General, of course, and a $300,000 subdivision, so it's in a really good location. Now, here's the thing, guys. This storage locker, I don't think that I can make it its own YouTube series, because to be honest with you, storage lockers are kind of boring. Unless we evict people and we auction off their storage contents, it's just not very dramatic, but they're insane money makers. For instance, the video thumbnail, the one you clicked on when you watched this YouTube video, was me literally holding a stack of cash from my car wash, driving in front of the storage locker facility, and then taking it to the bank. I didn't do any picture editing or anything like that. And it's kind of one of those things where storage lockers are really insane money makers, but they're really not interesting. Storage wars and storage locker auctions, those are things that you actually don't want to have happen to a storage facility. We're really lucky that the former owner had these completely full of laundromat equipment. That's been probably the most noteworthy thing that's happened at this storage locker, other than it making us money. These were full of car wash parts. We didn't find, but it came with about $3,000 worth of soap. We've got all these amazing electric motors, and they're just full of all this cool stuff. My Uncle Bob even found a snow cone maker in that one over there that he said was from '87. I don't know why it was here, but it was really freaking cool. Now, the thing is, this facility has virtually no physical neglect to it. The condition of the parking lot's good. There's maybe one small piece of metal siding that's been damaged from somebody's tail hitch. I see maybe one area of paint, but otherwise this location is in truly amazing condition. We have 39 total storage lockers at around 3,800 square feet. But that's not where the neglect is. The neglect here is for the economics of it. This whole facility is bringing in about $1,250 per month. If you do the math on that, it's between 31 and 32 cents per square foot. As a note, typically on a storage locker facility, you base your income and your valuation off of the square footage. Once again, this is one of the 3 businesses that I purchased, and I think we have around $200,000 in this. At $14,000 a year gross revenue on a $200,000 purchase, this really kind of sucks. But there's so much to be had in terms of economic appreciation. We have tons of storage lockers here in town. The nicest facility brings in a whopping $1.35 per square foot on their smaller storage units. And we estimate that their total facility brings in around 70 to 75 cents per square foot, about 2.5 times more than we're making right now. Granted, it is gated, it's secured better than this facility, and there's cameras on 24/7. But those are also things that we can look at doing here. Right now we're on I think a clear path to increase the revenue from this facility, the $1,250 a month, to about $2,500 to $2,750 per month. That would take us into the 60 cent per square foot, competing with them. Our most expensive unit would be cheaper than their largest unit. The bigger locker size you have, the cheaper it gets. That's just how it works. What's so cool with storage locker facilities is that your clientele is completely different than you would have in a residential rental, in a trailer park, a commercial storage tenant. Most tenants that rent these things, they never leave. Most of the tenants are just like me. They bring a carload every couple weeks, they fill up their storage locker, and then by the time it's time to empty it out, you've got to borrow somebody's truck, and it's just easier to pay that $75 a month for the rest of your life than actually rent a truck and a trailer off your best friend. Now, the reality with these kinds of investments is it's more interesting what goes on in the finances, building a spreadsheet, building a profit and loss table, than anything that can realistically happen in the business. The trailer park, my rentals, they have a lot of action and stuff in them, but when it comes to the finances, they aren't nearly as stellar as a storage locker facility. That would hurt. That would have hurt if I sat down on it. So there's a clear path for us to make a lot more money in this storage locker, and I'm super excited about it because this is the third business. We paid very little down for it. We probably paid a little too much for this storage locker, but having put only $40,000 down on 2 car washes and a storage locker facility, once we get the rents on this to where they need to be, it'll cover almost our entire mortgage payment for the car wash, which is amazing. Now, if you're interested in the heavier duty financial aspects of this, let me know in the comment section, and of course make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because we'll roll out more content on the storage locker facility, but there's not going to be a lot to talk about other than us putting in better lighting. We're going to put in security systems, we're going to put in video monitoring so the tenants can watch this facility with their phone, and just generally speaking, it's a boring investment that makes us a lot of money. The yield on storage locker facilities is less than half nationally than it is for something like a trailer park because they're boring. You don't end up with big giant piles of cash, which are clickbaity and they're enjoyable. I love listening to the sound of my bill counter, but the fact is most of the people here just mail us a check. They just put their credit card in. And like I said, beyond going through this place and finding all sorts of cool timers and washers and snow cone makers and these $3,000 worth of chemicals, this place is really, really boring. But it makes us more money than the amount of time we actually put into this. It'll be maybe a 2 or 3 hour a month time expense for my partner Aaron and I to make, $2,500, $2,700 on this facility. And we're still going through and finding these really cool cat pumps. These are like $400 or $500. I think I have 4 of them. There's nothing in here with really a significant value other than to people that run a car wash, which we're really thankful and very blessed to do it. Now, if you are the kind of person that wants to get a storage locker facility and wants to learn how to negotiate and write seller finance, be sure to check out below in the description of the video the pre-sale on my investing course on how to write a purchase money mortgage and to convince people to seller finance their property. The pre-sale's almost over. I've got coupons on both my Instagram and my Discord, and the price is going to be going up a couple days after this video drops, just because the course is going to be ready to go and the pre-sale will be over. So do take a look at that, because I never would have thought that I could buy a storage locker facility for this price. It's making us about a 7% capitalization rate, which is 1% better than the national average. But if we can get our rents up, we can double our rents. We go from a 7% to a 14%, and that's really good. I had the opportunity to actually flip this storage locker facility a week after we purchased it. Sean, my buddy, has been looking for a storage locker facility for years and hasn't been able to find any at a decent cost. And here Brandon lucked into not only this, but with the car washes. And what's interesting is most of these good deals on storage locker facilities, from Brandon's perspective, they're never in single storage locker facilities. They're in gas stations plus storage. They're in car washes plus storage. They're in restaurants plus storage. Hotels plus storage. It's one of these interesting things, and from my perspective, so many more people have to come to the car wash industry. More people have to be in the gas station industry, in the laundromat industry. These kinds of businesses don't have enough interest in them. If there would be enough interest, there would have been people lining up at the door at the former owner of this car wash's house asking them to buy it. I've been cussed out a total of 3 times so far with regards to this car wash. This car wash behind me, I've been cussed out 3 times because I was an SOB for buying it. Because all these people wanted to have a car wash, but they never asked the owner. And it's just mind-blowing to me that no one really asks to buy storage facilities. No one asks to buy car washes or laundromats. They just kind of assume that those things don't sell, or no one wants to buy them, or there's no way to get money for them. So let me know if there's anything that I didn't cover in this video, because I want to show you guys like the guts of this, the cost basis and everything like that. But once again, we pay $200K-ish for this place. It makes $1,250 a month. We want to get that up to $2,500 a month, and that'll take care of a large portion of the mortgage for this place and the other one. So once again, this is Brandon with Investment Joy. Thank you guys for watching. I would appreciate you to like the video if you already have it, and subscribe so you can see what happens to this car wash, the storage facility, and the other car wash that we have a little bit north of here. Thank you for watching.